Hey guys,
Hi everybody!
how's it going? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. We're happy to be here with you and we really are thankful that you're here with us as well.
Yeah, this is our live stream. This is the third time we've been able to do this, and we've got some new gear here, and hopefully it looks a lot better than before.
And hopefully sounds better. You guys, every week we've run this, we've had something huge go wrong. So like needless to say, this live experience has been it's a huge learning curve for us.
Yeah, the gear setup, the audio, everything you're gonna see and have seen before. It's fun.
Well, and we're still cracking up. Our last live, and I know a couple of you heard it, we were talking at the beginning of our video. We were so excited, you guys. We had this whole screen set up. You probably saw this if you.
Yep.
It says, you know, we'll be here starting soon.
Yep,
and
live stream starting soon, and all you heard was our voices for 6 minutes talking.
We were trying to remember, we got nervous and we were trying to plan out what we were going to say, and you could hear the whole conversation.
Oh, it was hilarious. We it was like deer in the
God.
headlights moment after it all went off. It was great.
Hopefully that didn't happen again. I'm going to die if that literally just happened again.
So, hey, if you guys are in the chat, if you guys could let us know you can see us and you can hear us really good, we really appreciate it. Let us know.
I've got the chat. If you see me looking away from the camera, it's because I've got my laptop over here. I'm kind of running the chat, so might be in and out a little bit. We've got some things to give away to you today, too.
Yeah.
And those of you, if you're joining us on the replay, we still want to make sure we can get some of the freebies to you that we're going to give out tonight. So let us know. We'll leave some links in the description if you're not able to join live, so you can load some of these.
Yeah, so first off, guys, we've got for you what we call plant profiles. And what they are is an actual profile sheet. We've got them in PDFs, and they're for specific plants. We have 3 of them free right now that we want to offer to you guys, and just kind of like a thank you for being here and joining us. This is so cool. So the 3 profiles are sunflowers. Let's see.
Hellebores. Free.
Yeah, hellebores.
I know, we kept changing them.
And then tulips.
Yeah, we thought that would be a perfect one for right now because of bulb plants. At least in our climate, right?
And so guys, what you do is when you get these plant profiles, you'll actually get a breakdown of what the plant's Latin name is, possible cultivars that it's sold under, and then all of the basic information that you need to actually grow the plant in your garden. You know, what zones it can be grown in, how much water it needs, how much sun or shade it needs, how big it's going to get, and then when it flowers and the different flower colors. There's all sorts of great information in each one of those profiles.
Right, and we hope we created these and started making these a couple years ago because we are so tired of looking everywhere for all this information.
Yep.
So we have a lot of really good resources that Sean's used all through grad school and beyond and all his horticulture jobs. And they're great references. So we kind of compile all this resources together and we put them into like a one-page.
And so we're offering 3 of those to you today because why not? And plus, thank you for just being here. And then what you're going to need to do is go to a website address that Allison has or will put into the comments area. And you just go there and just put in your name and your email, and you'll get a confirmation email to make sure that you are who you are. And then after you confirm your email and you are who you are, you'll get the 3 free profiles and you'll be able to download those. And those are yours. They're yours to do with what you wish.
And we'd love to hear feedback too. Are they helpful? What do you like about them? What else? Is there anything else that's missing that you wish was there? Because we're constantly. You guys, I just dropped the link in our chat. Check in there and download that now.
Yep, and actually, if you're not here for the live, you're watching this as a replay, that link will be there, so you too can get these 3 free plant profiles.
Yeah, it'll be.
So.
Yeah. You know what? I'm laughing already because we get so excited when we get started. We forgot to say who we were.
Yeah, who are we?
Who are we? Because if you're coming in for the first time and you're like, yay, I want to cut fuchsias. You're like, who are these people?
I get free stuff, but I don't know who you guys are.
I have no clue who you are.
Yeah.
So.
I'm Sean.
I'm Allison.
We're Spoken Garden, and we're here to just help you become a better gardener. We want to help you build your garden knowledge, your plant skills, your plant care skills, and we want to help you become better. And so that's why we do all this stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we primarily like to, we're trying to help all beginning gardeners, all new gardeners, first-time gardeners. We have a book coming out in February that's geared just toward that first-time gardener. But we're able to help all levels. So if you have any questions or anything, just drop them in the chat.
Yeah, totally. And you know what? We're kicking around an idea to actually do like 15-minute consultations, garden coachings
totally.
over Zoom, completely free. We're kicking that idea around. Let us know in the comments section what you think about that.
Yeah, we
would you want
love
to do that?
that.
If you would, let us know.
Because you don't have enough Zooms going on in the day, right?
Yeah, right.
What's one more? But this is talking about plants in your garden. So this is like fun.
So, yeah, guys, so today we're here, after all that, we're going to take fuchsia cuttings. Now, if you've watched some of our videos in the past, we've actually taken cuttings of other plants too. And we actually started taking cuttings of like lavender and a couple other things.
We have tons of cuttings.
Earlier this year, yeah, we started out with English lavender, and we've got one of those right here. It's doing really good.
It's so
Look how much it's grown.
You guys, this has already rooted, and this is an actual plant that we're growing, and we'll be able to hopefully plant this in our next spring.
Yep.
So, I mean, look at this thing. It was a tiny little cutting, and now
it's a twig.
It was actually blooming not too long ago. So, if you watched another previous episode, we pinched, it was really painful, but we pinched the blooms off because all the energy was going to the flowers, and we wanted it to go back down to the growth part of the plant.
Develop those roots, develop those shoots and leaves. That's what we wanted, and we got it. Look at it.
Oh, it's so cool. And we have 4 more of those.
And so we also, earlier this year, we took cuttings of Spanish lavender. And you can see this is a little bit smaller. It's actually a more compact plant than the English lavender that we took this cutting from. And plus, this is a lot younger plant than this English lavender. But it's doing great. It looks nice and healthy. So that's really cool.
And these are all previous episodes, and we show you how to do take the cuttings, the supplies you'll need. We're also going to go over all of that tonight.
And we're going to use those exact supplies tonight. So
we'll show you everything. What else did we?
So a couple weeks ago, we actually took hydrangea cuttings, big leaf hydrangea cuttings, Hydrangea macrophylla. And so these guys are doing great.
Oh, they do look
When we took these leaves right here were actually nice and green. They were fully spread out. This was just a bud in the center. And even a couple days ago, we did an update after 3 weeks of having, of actually taking this cutting. And you can see this guy's actually, the leaves are popping out of that bud. It's actually developing, growing. So that's a great sign.
So cool. You guys, and don't be alarmed by these leaves look awful, and that's okay. That is dead and dying tissue.
Yeah.
It's actually expected.
Yep, we expect this response from this plant taking this cutting. And so it's perfectly fine, doing great. So no worries.
I know.
So lastly, we have Salvia hot lips.
Oh my gosh, look how healthy that is. It's huge.
Yep, now if you guys can see this, I'll turn it around. This was just actually a cutting. It started right here and it went down. That was it. The rest of this is all new growth.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I hate to say it, but it got
that
broken. But that's okay. It still looks like it's alive and doing okay. So, and this has actually popped up. So that's good. It's still growing.
We got really excited, and we took like 12 cuttings of our hot lips salvia because we love it. And it gets so big and beautiful, and it smells amazing. And the hummingbirds just love it. They fight over it. Well, we did lose a couple cuttings out of 12. I mean, that's 12 plants to put in our landscape. We know where we're going to put them all. Yep. But we were sad to see that some of them did not make it through our fire, the big smoke that we had in the last couple weeks here. So we weren't able to really go outside. So we couldn't get out to water them as frequently.
It was so hazardous for us around here to actually go out and breathe the air that we literally couldn't go outside. So some attrition on those cuttings, unfortunately.
So pause really quick before we get any further. We've got to let you guys know that at 5:30 we're going to start happy hour.
Woohoo! All right.
So make sure you have something ready if you want to partake in that, or bring water or something fun. It's Friday.
Whatever you like.
Friday.
Juice, water.
Feels like Friday.
Whatever.
It's a Wednesday. Whatever.
Yep, your favorite beverage. So.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So should we get to it?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, Allison's going to get up, and she is actually going to go over and get in on the camera so we can actually see what we're doing here. We're going to pan down. Well, there I am. Hi. And then we're going to pan down. There's our fuchsia plant. Isn't that great, you guys? Now, this is our fuchsia plant that we actually had hanging out in our backyard under our house eaves. And this fuchsia plant, we got the tag here because we got so many plants, it's hard to remember what things are.
Which one is this?
This is an Louise fuchsia, and so it's been bred to have this trailing form, especially for these flowers with the purplish centers and very bright pink outer petals. Just beautiful.
So beautiful.
So it's considered a double trailing compact fuchsia. It really likes, and we all know this already, but if you don't, we'll go over this. It likes shaded areas. It likes to be grown in shaded areas, sometimes semi-shaded areas, but only if the sun is not super intense. In our area, it has to stay pretty much shaded. So that's where we keep it. And it likes to be kept moist with a lot of water on a regular basis. We've actually fertilized it a couple times over the summer, so it's really done well. It still actually has some brand new growth coming up out of it, even with our cooler temperatures and fall now in full swing. So yeah, it's doing really good. So we're gonna take cuttings of this today.
Well, and here's the thing: we planned on being outside. This is a huge plan. We had to kind of try to bring it in the house. There's debris everywhere.
And it's raining.
It's pouring
really
buckets
hard
here. So our original plan, we were so excited last week to be outside, and we just brought everything inside. So here we are.
Inside again.
This works.
Maybe next week we'll be outside.
Okay, so what are we? Let's lay this out here.
Lay it out. All right. So we're going to do 3 treatments like we usually do on all our other cuttings that we've done, and you can check those out in previous episodes. Maybe we'll leave the links.
Yeah, we can add the links in the description.
Yeah, later on after this is all over, we'll lay those down. What we usually do and what we're going to do here today is we're going to have 3 treatments. We're going to have 2 soil treatments for cuttings, and then we're going to have a water treatment. And one of the soil treatments is actually going to have root hormone actually added to those to some cuttings, and we'll use that as one of our treatments. And it's kind of an experiment, as Allison was saying. We like to do labs.
This is like a live lab. Let's be honest. We're both total science nerds. If you haven't been watching any of our shows, I was a science teacher for 13 years. Sean came up through horticulture and got 2 degrees in horticulture. Probably over here, but we love science and we love labs. So
when we went through school, high school and college, we both had a lot of labs. And so the great part about this lab is that we're in charge of this lab. It's not for chemistry. It's not for biology.
No biochem.
There's no reports. It's fun.
This is fun.
All the fun parts. None of the paperwork parts.
Right. I mean, it's plants, right?
Yep.
So you just need you really don't need that many supplies. That's the best thing.
And the best part, no grades.
Yeah, right.
We're not getting graded on
I
anything.
am not grading anymore.
I'll stop. Okay, so we need to take cuttings.
Okay, so not only do we have the root hormone just for a few of the treatments, but we also have our favorite, his and hers, you should say, Corona pruning shears. And we love these. Any pruning shears will do, of course, but if you're looking for something good,
we recommend the Coronas.
Highly recommend.
Yep, the classic cuts, by far the best. Yep.
Okay.
So guys, what we have here is, you can see we've got our pots, our water's over here. Kind of see that? Okay.
I know.
So what we have in the pots is just regular potting soil. It's nothing fancy. There's no crazy additives to it.
This is a spoma, I believe.
Yes.
Potting soil. Okay.
Yep. Spoma potting soil. And then we've just got an assortment of random, smallish, they kind of look similar pots. The round pots, so the round pots and the square pots both have the potting soil. The round pots, we're going to go with the round containered rooting hormone. So that's how we kind of keep it straight in our head.
Otherwise we'll forget.
Because again, we're not writing anything down here.
I know,
so,
we should be.
Yeah,
what kind of science teachers are we? We keep it all up here, which is scary.
So the root hormone treated cuttings will go in the round pots. The untreated cuttings will go in the square pots. And then untreated cuttings will also go into the water. And we're going to do 3 cuttings each treatment.
Fun. Yep. Our goal is, did you explain already?
I did not.
I can't even remember. Our goal is to grow our own cuttings so that we can overwinter them in our greenhouse and keep them safe and protected with all of our other cuttings, and then plant our own.
We want to plant our own fuchsia basket next year.
It's going to
That's
be
our
awesome.
goal.
And another side goal we are going to attempt to overwinter this. Here in Zone 8B in the Pacific Northwest, we do have fairly mild winters. I keep seeing all these reports about a ton of snow coming our way forever. Who knows? But we will cut this back the proper way, and we'll keep it in our greenhouse over. That's a little side experiment.
Yep. And the great thing is, guys, too, is that the fuchsias in your area, in your zone, might actually be hardy all the way through winter. Might be zoned for that and hardy for that for your climate. Here it's semi-hardy, so that means it could or it might not overwinter well here. It could survive or it might die over the winter. So we don't want to run that risk either way, and we're going to protect it.
Which, that reminds me, I mean, we've had success and failures with, I mean, we've overwintered sometimes they have not overwintered, so it's kind of, who knows?
Yep, and
this is
fun.
the first year in the greenhouse, though, so that'll be fun to see.
Yep, we're going to try it out. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so do you need me behind the camera?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to take some fuchsia cuttings. So we're going to treat these cuttings like they're semi-hardwood or hardwood cuttings, and that means we're just going to take the newest growth, the shoots and leaves, and different nodes and inner nodes. And what I mean by nodes is that's on the stem, that's where the leaves are actually coming out. That's where those buds are at. And then the inner nodes are the areas on the stem between those buds and those leaves coming off the stem. So we're going to take these cuttings with both nodes and inner nodes, buds and the stem in between those. So hopefully that's clear. And you'll see what I'm going to do and you'll understand when I do. So, all right, 9 cuttings coming up.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to pan down here, you guys, so we can.
Got my first one. I've been eyeing this one ever since I got up here. See that? So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut this right below this node. This is a node right here. You didn't know. Now you do. This is where the buds and the leaves in a new stem start to grow on a stem. And the stem comes up. This is the internode. And then there's another node up here. And so this is like, you could say this is a double node. And what that means is just these are opposite buds on this. That's probably too much. So you can get them either opposite each other on the stem, or they might be staggered where you'll have a bud here and then it'll come up in a bud here and then a bud here. Anyway, so fun stuff. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to take the cuttings. Here we go. So first cutting. And we're going to take these guys. So we have 1, 2, at least 3 nodes, pairs of nodes here. So we have enough areas where we're going to have rooting. Because when you take these cuttings, when you take hardwood or semi-hardwood cuttings of stems and leaves, the nodes on that cutting are where the roots are going to originate. That's where your new roots are going to grow, unless the plant has some type of genetic tendency to actually root anywhere else on the plant, on the stem. Though that's where your that's where your roots are going to come from. So we want to make sure we have an abundance of those nodes all the way up this cutting, so we're hedging our bets that it'll root. Okay, so
sorry guys, I know we're having a little bit of a focus problem. That's bad here.
It's okay, that looks nice. Okay. Okay, number 1, done. Here we go, number 2. 3 nodes, where's my...
Now so we can see what we're doing here.
Getting a little... It's almost 5 o'clock and...
It's after 5.
It's after 5 o'clock. Duh, Sean.
Sorry, you guys. We've been in an online conference all day, so we're a little weird, a little off, I guess.
That's okay. You can say it's weird.
We're a little goofy right now.
Little punchy, but hey, it's been fun.
It's been awesome, though. It's been a great day.
4.
Now, I asked you guys in the chat. I don't know how many of you are able to look at that right now. What is your experience with fuchsias? Do you grow fuchsias for yourself? Have you always admired them, but you're worried you don't know maybe how to care for them? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, everybody's got a different experience level with many different plants, and fuchsias they've been around for a long time, especially as hanging baskets, especially species like this. And you might have had this in the past, but you might not have known what you had, or you might not have maybe thought about it, and that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But so tonight you're actually getting a really good intro into some of its care and definitely taking cuttings.
I know. And by the way, we have more cuttings episodes that we've already planned because we love taking cuttings. So stay tuned for petunias and geraniums, which are both on our list. And to be honest, more lavender cuttings. I don't know if we'll film that. If you want us to, let us know in the comments. But we have already done several lavender videos. How many do we have over there?
We have 8. Need 1 more and another one for good luck, because sometimes you take cuttings and then you get them all together and then you...
A great idea.
Guys, again, we're taking these cuttings off the tips of a lot of the growing points. We want that softer tissue. We don't want it totally woody, because there are portions of this that are very hard wood. And so we don't want to take those, because those will not root as easy. Okay, I think we got them. All right.
Okay, so bear with me, guys, and we're gonna.
All right, guys.
Okay,
so we're zooming up. Oh yeah, there we go.
I
Good
think
stuff.
we're gonna move this out of the way.
Okay.
It's blocking.
Okay. Bye, Fuchsia.
Is that better, you guys?
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huge plant. Back in upstairs.
Hope you guys agree. A lot better.
Okay.
Cool. So should we second freebie thing? Or should we wait? Okay, we'll wait. Stay tuned. We're going to tell you about it. All right. So guys, we've got all our cuttings. I'm going to move some of this stuff around here. Guys, I want you guys to be able to see this. So
More
I'll
for
move these over here. Now guys, some of the cuttings that you'll take whenever you're doing cuttings for plants, you might need to have some type of clipping equipment. You might need to have scissors or something else, or you're just going to have to use your hands and your fingers. These, we're just going to use our fingers because we can, and there's no reason to use these big tools right here. So these are so tiny too. You use the big stuff, sometimes the big tools, and you make some mistakes. Don't do that. So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the root hormone first.
Okay.
And so we got our water. We're going to have our root hormone open here. And guys, what happens here is that we're going to strip these down. We're going to strip our cuttings down to those nodes. We're going to dip them in the water. So they're wet. And then we're going to dip them in the root hormone so the hormone sticks to those areas that are wet and around those nodes. And then we're going to place them in the soil. So here we go. What I'm going to do is take that off. And I'm just going to take these leaves with these small stems. I'm just going to pull them off. They just come right off. So I want to be careful. The stem up above. We've got 2 sets of nodes that are exposed.
I have to say, make sure you do not take all the leaves off, as there does need to be leaves on there for photosynthesis.
So we dipped it. We're putting it in first pot here. Get it to stand straight up.
Now, is it okay that there's a little bud right here?
No, I'm glad you saw that. I saw that
we
too.
should probably pinch
So
that off.
yeah, so a lot of these are going to have buds on them or flowers that have developed. That's okay. Even if it's a new flower bud, you just take that and you just pinch it off. And what that does is that takes away all the chemicals and all the biochemical action going on to develop that and control the rest of the plant and signals down. It takes that away. So then the plant thinks, oh, I'm not going to flower anymore. I must need to grow. So then it'll start growing again and it won't make those flower chemicals. So.
I was just thinking we probably could have put all 3 of them.
Base is good. Just stick my finger in. That down in there, tamp that down. Pretty cool. Now, do we? Oh, that's something. That was a piece of debris that was on there. I thought it was a bud or something. Big deal. Okay, where's our? Actually had 2 flowers grow on it, so I'll taking the little seed pods off that have developed.
Now, interesting fact, maybe if you didn't know this about fuchsias, you can actually, after the flowers have bloomed and gone to seed, there are little berries that you can actually eat them. They're edible. We tried them last year, just or maybe a couple years ago, and
it didn't taste that great.
It didn't really do anything for us, but they
Not
are
our
edible.
cup of.
One thing I love about fuchsias, when we hang them up, it just attracts so many pollinators. Mainly hummingbirds. They'll just dip all over the plant for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
So guys, I know I
know.
love the hummingbirds. Oh my gosh,
hummingbirds.
they're so fun to watch. So guys, we're done with the root hormone treatment.
Okay,
we're gonna go with the water treatment because it's right here. The water's right here. So I've already stripped these off. I'm gonna strip these off.
We're good.
So, see, okay, guys, this is what happens. I pulled a little too hard on the wrong spot and I popped it off. Can't use this we can't use this cutting, so I'm going to set it over here. That's why we took an extra one. Ah! So we do. Pull it.
So again, we've been using this rooting hormone. We love this stuff. It's garden safe. It's called Take Root Rooting Hormone, and we'll put this link down in the description because we highly recommend stuff.
It works great. I mean, we have proof that it works.
Success. And we have other cuttings we didn't bring out to show you. We've taken cuttings of mint. We have 2 different types of rosemary.
Oh, the rosemary.
I know,
didn't grab the
it was
rosemary.
outside. We also, wait, did I say mint already?
Yes,
we took
you did.
mint. Might be everything, but there were a lot. And again, we have more to come.
Okay. There are.
Cool.
There we go. So there's our 3 water treatment cuttings.
So when we were preparing for this video, we realized that it would be helpful to tell you guys actually, you can expect to check your cuttings in about 4 to 5 weeks.
Yep.
What I love about water cuttings, and maybe you do too, you can just see them. You can watch them happen. So it's nice to be able to, we always take water cuttings of anything we've tried, just so we can see if we can root it that way.
It's a lot of fun.
Plus it's fun to watch.
So guys, you might have seen me just clip off a little bit of that stem. It was really woody and there wasn't a node underneath there. So I just clipped it back to where the woody tissue or the softer tissue. So that'll be more juvenile, it'll grow faster, has a better chance to root. So that's why I did that. Get these things, we can start telling root.
I know. We get like anxious and start checking these way too soon, very carefully.
Yeah.
But if you watched was it?
It was last week.
All the videos run together sometimes.
It was last Sunday.
I think it was Science Sunday.
Yep.
We checked all our hydrangea cuttings at week. Right now they're about week 3.5. So yeah, it was just 2 days ago. None of them had rooted yet, so we're a little early. But we wanted to see.
Got to check.
Right.
One more to go.
Really good.
And it's.
I know. We're happy hour. Let us know if you're finishing that, I guess.
Okay, cool. Now, if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, because we don't really talk about this, I think we have before, like IPAs. Big on IPAs, and they're a lot of fun. Whether they're hoppy or citrusy, or even we have a black type of coffee IPA. Try. So we really like the IPA. That's what we got tonight. Wonder if anybody said anything? Huh.
Not yet, but hopefully they will.
Okay, yeah, hopefully somebody will have some people come in and comment. So, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
we will cheers with our IPAs to
Cheers, guys.
all of these new plants. Wish them good luck.
Woohoo! Good luck, guys.
I know. Hopefully they'll root in 4 to 5 weeks. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers, guys.
So it's 5:30.
Okay, on the dot. Here we go. Okay. Good
There.
stuff. Cool.
Okay, so you guys, any questions about fuchsias in general, about care tips? We might have mentioned this already with our we're calling it our plant profile club, and we're going to be adding new plants every month, increasing that like content that we have out there already. But fuchsias are one of the plants.
Yep. But there's a whole profile just on fuchsias themselves. And so, and you heard Allison mention the Plant Profile Club. I don't know if
I think we said the name. We talked about it already.
Yeah, so the 3 freebies we told you about at the very beginning of this live video.
Yes.
So those 3 plant profiles are actually part of 25, 28, and it's going to continue to grow because we add 1 profile of a plant each month. So all of those are available for subscription price. I think it's priced at
It's like $3. And
yeah,
we have a deal running right now until the
Yep. So you pay a whole year, and right now it's at $50 a year. But if you use the coupon code VAULT, you'll get.
It's $36 for
It ends up being $36. Sorry, guys.
We just, I know, we're sorry, we weren't prepared to talk about this yet. But we're so excited to get this in front of you because we just know that it's such a pain to have to go to so many different resources to find all of this information.
Yep.
And like we said earlier, we're constantly making it better and refining it. So
Yep. You don't have to go to Google. You won't have to go to, I don't know, HGTV, Sunset. You won't have to go to the Horticultural Society anymore. We've gathered all that information from our books, from those same organizations, and we've put that all together. It's curated. It's ready for you. Once you get in, you have access to it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So your time for searching for all of that plant knowledge, all that plant research plan, know what you like, put into your garden, it's all right there. So we wanted to talk to you about that. So here we are.
I know, because we're excited. And like Sean already mentioned, we're giving 3 of them away for free. And the link is in the chat, but we'll put it in the description as well.
So tulips, hellebores, sunflowers. So,
yeah, sunflower season's kind of over for most of us, but you're going to be all set for next year.
Yep.
Plus, you might want to consider getting seeds now to spring for the sunflowers. So it's always good to have all that care information and out where they need to go, and if you can actually grow them in your.
All that information's each one of those. So,
yeah, I think that's enough. We didn't want to turn this into a sales thing.
Yeah.
We're just excited, right? We're just excited that you're here. We've got some really fun ideas coming up for the next few lives. Again, every Wednesday, live at 5.
Live at 5.
It helps us remember. We've got a lot of bulb plant stuff coming. We're going to talk a lot about bulbs. We're going to talk about some pruning techniques at some point.
With our pruning system.
And we want to teach you
guys.
guys.
To tell you guys about.
We have so many ideas. We're bursting with energy to try to get them in front of you guys and help out.
We just don't have enough time to get them all out there.
I know. And please come follow us on Instagram. We've got all kinds of content. We're always there. And
we're on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook.
Yeah,
we're kind of everywhere. So Allison, go ahead.
I just said we have fun. We're everywhere.
So Allison mentioned the bulbs, and we got some stuff coming up with bulbs. Well, since you're still here, since you're still watching, we wanted to offer to you, we have our bulb book, ebook that we made, and we actually printed it out. It's right here.
Oh yeah, we have a printout.
So it's right here. So this is the physical book. And so since you're still here, we're going to make this available to you as an electronic book, an ebook, for free. So it's just a thank you for being here and for being here with us and following us, subscribing to us, interacting with us. You all know who you are out there, doing your comments and keeping us on our toes. We really appreciate it. So this ebook is free to you. We have a website that you can just go to and sign up, and you'll be able to download it after you confirm your email, of course. And so it's spokengarden.com/bulb ebook, all one word. That's an E, the letter E, bulb ebook.
And to make it even easier, I just dropped that in the chat as well. And if you're catching this on the replay, throw this down in our description.
Yep.
We'll link this down below. We'll try to make it as easy.
So free for you guys. Thank you.
Oh, free. So look at all this free stuff. Okay, bulbs, plant guides.
Gosh. Yeah, cuttings.
So we hope this was helpful. If you have any questions for us at any time, please let us know. Comment down below, email us. We're always our full-time small business. So we're here to help you, and we just want to be of service.
Totally, yeah. We want to bring you guys value, help you in your gardens, help you get better. There's a lot of you new gardeners out there, and you might be looking around going, what am I going to do this fall? What am I supposed to do right now? And we can help you with that.
So I think that's pretty much it for tonight.
I guess so, yeah. Not many comments going on.
I think everybody, it's a busy.
Yeah.
So I know Wednesdays we're playing around. We're enjoying the 5 o'clocks, but if there's a better time that we should be thinking about, please let us know. If you're not able to join at 5, but 4 o'clock maybe better.
Or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, there were a lot of you had some different comments. Those 5, right in the middle.
Yep.
So please let us know, and we'll think about if that works for us.
And we're talking about Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific Standard
just
Time.
to make sure.
Yep. So I think that's probably
I
it.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so,
We hope you guys have a great night, a great week ahead. Of course, look for our daily video tomorrow, and every day after that. I think we're on 184 daily. Tomorrow will be 180.
Wow.
Really that's
amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, amazing, guys. And thank you for being here with us on this journey, following what we're doing, especially all your comments. Really
I know, we
those.
really appreciate them. So much fun, guys. So take care, everybody.
Yep. Thank you for being here, guys. Yeah, and give us that thumbs up if you found value in tonight's live stream. And definitely leave us comments down below. We want to hear from you. We really do.
Love to connect with you. So yeah, just take care, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.